What's up, everybody? So today, nothing on Khmer. I'm going to meet up with a fellow YouTuber. Show him around Tutumpong. And this will be my 500th video in Tutumpong. It's kind of selfish of me, but anyway, I guess for him it's a new experience, you know. And I figured, so this YouTuber, TheTravellingClatt, I think, and yeah, he's over here in Asia, kind of jumping around to each neighboring country, and just got into Cambodia. So I figured, okay, I'll meet up with him, show him around Tutumpong. Because don't get me wrong, guys, I love Cambodia, but I would say my least favorite place in Cambodia would be Phnom Penh. So when he asked me to show him some of my favorite places in Phnom Penh, it's not a lot. I can count it on probably one hand. But Tutumpong obviously is up there. So yeah, I figured, okay, let's go meet for coffee, and then maybe show him the market, you know. And it's kind of a good experience to, I guess when you want to know a culture, you want to know a group of people, you should always go check out their markets, right? This is what I've been saying for a long time. This is what Savi's been saying for a long time. Hold up, I gotta put on my seatbelt. So yeah, it'd be kind of, I guess, nice to roam around with some fresh pair of eyes, and also there's, like, you know, snacks in there, there's drinks in there, there's people to mingle with. It's super hot. It's probably like 100 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so get a nice little sweat out. But other than that, I'm not sure, guys. We'll see. So yeah, stay tuned. Also, guys, I've created a coffee type account. So this way, if you guys like my content or would like to kind of donate or give something to my channel, you can go over there. The link's in the description below. And yeah, you can buy me a coffee, buy me a beer. It's like $5, I think, is the minimum. So technically, it'd be like 5 beers. Wow. It is lunchtime right now. I bet a little bit later, yeah. 72. It's a local Khmer restaurant. I was thinking of taking these guys to if they're hungry, but it is packed right now. But that's because it's lunchtime. But yeah, anyways, if you want to buy me a coffee, buy me a beer, go down, click that below. I really appreciate it. Here are some of the names that have already donated to me, so thank you. If you do donate, I'll post your name in the video and give you a little shout out, and yeah, send you a message too. You can do private messages in there as well. So anyways, all right. All right, guys, I've now met up with Tal, and we're gonna go into the Tutumpong market. So this is Tal.
What's up, guys?
And what's your YouTube channel's name?
TheTravellingClatt.
TheTravellingClatt. What does "clatt" mean? I was trying to figure that out on the way here.
It's a long story.
Okay, then forget about it. I'll let Tal tell you on his channel.
Yeah, you need to come to this channel to see it.
All right, so one of the first places I'm gonna take him, guys, is the Tutumpong market. And like I was saying, the best way to kind of get to know a group of people is kind of visit their local markets. You'll kind of get to understand what they're like, some of the food, maybe some of the things that are unique to this market. So as we enter, I don't think I'm gonna film a lot of this because I have probably 50 videos of.
Do you come here often to this
I
market?
do, yeah. I used to make prank videos where I would pretend I didn't speak Khmer, and I'd come here and I'd speak Khmer. So those ones were kind of like blew up. So most people when they see me out, they just roll their eyes because they're like, oh, we know he's.
Oh, this guy's gonna he's gonna pull one on us.
So I probably won't film as much on the market. I'm gonna let Clatt,
the old Clatty Clat.
Tao film. So if you want to see this part of the video, guys, go and check his video out. All right. ខ្ញុំបានជួបមកបានជួបអ៊ីហើយខាន់ជួបអ៊ីយូហើយបែរមកជួបហើយក្មេងជាងពីមុនទៀតទឹកឆ្ងាញ់ជាងគេនៅសាទូតំពងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នា I have to give her some compliments now. Make sure she gives us the right change.
What did you get? Sugar cane juice?
No, just orange juice.
Orange juice, no sugar cane.
No sugar cane.
Yeah, that's good.
និយាយអង់គ្លេសច្បាស់ដូចខ្ញុំនិយាយខ្មែរបាន right?
6រៀល discount ហើយ
That's $5.50. That's $6. Yeah. $24,000.
ថ្ងៃក្រោយមកនឹងទៀត
បាទហ្នឹងហើយ តែមានអ្នកខ្ញុំស្គាល់ខ្ញុំនាំទៅកន្លែងអី
ឥឡូវស្គាល់មិញដាដែរ
ពីមុនអូនប្រុសសាមក
មកទីនេះទៅ
ហើយបងស្រី
បងស្រីគាត់មកទីនេះគាត់ស្រឡាញ់ខ្ញុំពេញបេះ
បាទបងស្រីស្គាល់
អរគុណ
អរគុណចា
ចា
let's
មួយអរគុណច្រើន
បាទ let's walk straight and take a left.
Okay. I'm gonna try this soursop juice. I don't think I've had soursop.
I don't think I've ever had it either. I've had soursop, I've never had the juice. It looks like they might have mixed something in with it.
Oh wow.
Good?
Oh my god, it's phenomenal.
Nice, alright.
Wow, that is so good.
Damn, you're selling me on. I might have to come back and get a soursop later.
Dude, that's amazing. I've had soursop before, and I really like soursop, just eating it. But
sure, yeah.
wow, as a shake.
But that's Shang Klang. No sugar, no milk.
It's so good.
Okay, Tal and I were just having a nice chat. He's enjoying his soursop.
God, it's so good. I'm really shocked that the soursop juice is that good.
So I think I'm going to take you to 72. It's a restaurant that serves Khmer food.
Okay.
It's pretty big. It's popular with the locals, and it's also popular with the foreigners here too because they make authentic Khmer food, but it's also clean. You don't have to worry about it. And it's very cheap. It's like per dish is like $2.50 per dish. Yeah.
I've tried in Cambodia already. Like starts with an A.
Amok.
Amok.
The fish one.
Yeah, I had a fish amok. I think I might have had a chicken amok and Siem Reap as well. And I really like that. And I've had some like noodle dishes and some salads and stuff. Yeah. But I don't feel like I understand Khmer cuisine at all so far.
Yeah, I think you've had the foreigners taste of Khmer food. So I'll order a dish that is legit a Khmer dish.
Cool, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things about Cambodian food, so I do want to know.
I think one of the main dishes in that thing after dang baha percent ke ma so Khmer nang yeung tha age yam samla machu krung. So that would be like the main soup I would have you try. It's called samla machu krung. Machu is like kind of the sour, and the krung is like the herbs they use. But it's a good beef soup. No pork.
I've got to ask you a question, both for your vlog and for mine.
Yeah.
How do you feel about drinking soups during this crazy weather?
Yeah, a lot of people would wonder, like, that's crazy. You'd have a hot noodle soup for breakfast in this hot weather, but it's actually it cools you down.
Really?
Yeah, like, and this is something I've known for a while. It's like hot soups will cool you down.
Really? I don't know, maybe I haven't been here long enough. I haven't felt that personally, because a lot of times these soups are spicy too. And so when you eat them, it's like you're just sweating like crazy.
I think that's the thing is you will sweat a bunch, but then afterwards it I feel like it will cool you down. Yeah.
Okay.
There must be a reason behind it, but
I was just like, since I got here, like everywhere between Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, drinking soups in like 100-degree weather, I'm like,
yeah,
this is something else.
Yeah, you must have thought I was crazy drinking that hot latte in the cafe.
Hi, to each his own, you know, I don't judge, but I'm like, well, I can't handle it.
Oh, shit. All right, guys, I'll film some more when we get to 72. Yeah, it's called Lia Ha.
Lia Ha?
Yeah.
Mau man Khmer chết Khmer rồi.
Ma don't be no Khmer. Yeah. She's asking me how long I've been here in Cambodia. That's always the first thing they ask. Is like, how long you been in Cambodia? You speak like that. One day, some kind of came out.
and it's got some sort of seasoning on it, like chili.
But you have to open it up, and they make it look so easy to open up. But
Oh, she's gonna show us.
Yeah.
Oh, she's breaking from the back.
Hi guys, that's like the one thing I've never been able to do is open up a lia hao. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Try to open one up. Here, I'll get you. I'll film you.
Okay. Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Wow. Towel for the win.
Wow, it's spicy. And what, I just slurp it?
Yeah, slurp it. You taste the street dust? She says take one of the shells and then open up the other ones.
Wow.
Funky, huh?
That's a funky flavor. Oh man, I don't know if I need a whole bag of that. Okay.
Well, we'll give them to someone.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll give them someone. Yeah.
Li hao?
Li hao, yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Wow, Tal cracked that one open like nothing. Maybe I'm just afraid I'm gonna break my eye, break a tooth or something.
I'll be honest, I grew up in Israel, so we have a lot of crazy nuts that we like have to crack with our molars.
So
like almonds and stuff like that. So it's.
You grew up in Israel, but you're from the U.S.
Yeah, I've kind of grown up like half in Israel, half in the U.S.
Okay.
Like had a dual existence my whole life.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of the videos that you filmed in Israel.
Yeah.
So I was wondering about that.
Have you met a lot of Israeli people here in Cambodia?
No.
No?
Not really. A lot of Muslim people.
But there's a big Cambodian, like a Khmer Muslim community, no?
Yeah. Yeah, big. You'll see the mosque all over. It stems from the Champa, the Champa group of people. Champa were a nation of people that once covered Vietnam, but then they got exiled and kind of kicked out of Vietnam.
Oh wow.
By the main group of Vietnamese now.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, 72. So, anyways, let's let's grab a bite to eat and then we can talk more about that. Yeah.
Maybe you could just introduce your thing, like where we're going to on that.
All right, guys, this is 72 restaurant, HING, and it's a restaurant on the corner of street number 123, and they basically make like authentic Khmer food. Very cheap. It's like 10,000 real dish, maybe 10,500 now for inflation, but it's very cheap, really good Khmer food. So yeah.
Cool. I'm excited for this. 72. Like
yeah. I think it's also on Street 72. Let's sit, yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
The nice thing about this place too is they will serve you these big pots of tea, and you can ask them for a couple cups of ice, and they will basically have some free iced tea, unlimited iced tea. Yeah.
Is this pretty standard in Cambodia, like having tea on the table?
Yeah, exactly.
This is one of the most interesting things I've ever eaten. I feel like I've seen these just everywhere in the ocean or like growing on rocks and stuff.
Like barnacles.
Yeah, they're like barnacles. I never thought people would eat them. But the outside spice on them is really good.
Got fans in the kitchen waiting for them.
Really good. You come here often as well to this restaurant?
Not really.
No?
I thought it was a safe place for you in case you had to go tonight and you didn't want like any stomach problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find that you can get stomach problems pretty easily?
Maybe for some people. Hello, Bong. Only when I eat at the Tutumpong market. That's why I didn't want to eat there. Because for some reason, you know, I love the Tutumpong market. Mian Simlam Chukurung. Mian. Yo nang muay. Hay by saw. By saw. Okay. Hay some cat. No, I love the Tutumpong market, but every time I go and eat there, like within like minutes, my stomach's like
Really?
I'm like, fuck, I gotta run. It's so bad. So I love Tutumbong Market. For all you guys at the Tutumbong Market, I love you guys, but the food just does not sit well with me. It's good, but yeah, something about maybe the hygiene.
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit dirtier on the edges.
Yeah.
I do like this a lot in Cambodia. I see a lot of times they just give you like a bowl
Thing
of
of rice, yeah. Yeah, serve yourself.
Yeah, like a big pot of rice. Like, go take it.
And with this one, a lot of people will just like use this as like a sauce. Maybe add soy sauce to this.
That's soy sauce.
Yeah, you can add either soy sauce or fish. Add soy sauce or fish sauce, and then let's see. Hold on, I got one over there.
So a little bit of soy sauce, garlic, and chilies.
Yeah. Just to add some more flavor, even though this thing is bursting with flavor.
Yeah, this kind of looks curry.
I mean, you can kind of get like a little taste of the curry in there. Yeah, maybe. Put some rice on your dish. Now I can get a two bowls and have them one soup in a bowl, a separate bowl.
Is that how you usually would eat it?
So no, I'm saying we can just share like this.
I'm happy to share it.
Okay, let's just share like that.
You just take it.
Yeah, just dig in, put it on your rice.
These are all the
Jungle herbs, yeah.
jungle herbs.
I think some of it I can say, this is watergrass. There might be some like cilantro in there. And then the rest, yeah.
It does look less curry-like now that
I'll get to roll straight. I'll try it raw.
So what were you saying? What's the name of this again?
Sulam Chukru.
Sulam Chukru.
Sulam is the name for the word for soup. The word for soup. Matu is like the name of some like the stuff that makes it sour.
Whoa.
Which would be like tamarind or tamarind that they put in there.
Oh my god, that is good.
Good, right?
Dude, that is wow. That is really good.
And then the group is just like the name for all the miscellaneous herbs that they put in there. That's it, guys. Clean my plate for with the Samlamachu Kruum. Tal, how'd you enjoy it?
Phenomenal. That was so good. So good.
See, guys, I know where to bring the traveling tourists. Just come to Tutumbong, hang out in the markets. Come to 72. Try some Leo hat. Maybe get a soursop shake at the nicest shake ladies stand. But yeah, a lot of great things to kind of check out in the Tutumbong. This is kind of why I love Tutumbong, and maybe this will be the title for the video is reasons why I love Tutumbong. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk to Tal for a little bit more, maybe think of something else we could do, and then end it from there, guys. All right, guys, just finished the meal. Tal and I are gonna head to the riverfront because we need a good steam. So we're gonna sweat out all this food.
We're actually going to take a swim in the river today.
That's right, yeah. So we're gonna head to the riverside, see what's around that area. Just trying to think. The street food might not be out yet because it's only 3. But yeah, just kind of go. Have you been to the riverside yet?
I don't think so. Not here, no.
Okay, so go check out the riverside, and then yeah, because Tutumbong is very small, guys. Cambodia itself is a small country. Phnom Penh is a pretty small city, and Tutumbong even smaller. But yeah, so maybe we'll go get some fried crickets or something.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet. I'd be interested.
All right, we got it to the riverside, guys. We had kind of stroll down the walkway, and we'll go check out the palace. The palace is right over behind you, and yeah, you'll see these little fishing communities. Actually, I made a video over there with that fishing community. They're mostly Muslims from Muslim Khmer. Most of the fishermen or the fishing communities are Muslim.
Over there, that little town over there?
No, right over there on the water, the boats. And actually, I noticed that they all migrate over there. There was like an issue with them trying to being forced out because of development for this hotel and other things. So I made a video talking with the Jam community. But yeah, so you'll see that. You'll see the ferries. So that ferry there, it'll take you from this island, the Diamond Island over there, over to this side. Because the only bridge, even though, you know, we're kind of on top of one of the largest rivers in Asia, the Mekong, which is over there, right? The only really bridge we have is that bridge right there. Mm-hmm. So you can notice the ferry system is kind of important here. And yeah, that's actually on this side is where my condo is. It's right over there. And yeah, so it's a nice spot. But it's gonna be like the new Phnom Penh, where they kind of
this part.
That side, yeah.
Okay. A lot of development going on. Oh, is this the crickets you were talking about?
These are Nang Chingrat. Chingrat. Yeah, but they don't look as chiang as the cricket lady near Tutumpong. I would have brought you to the cricket lady. The cricket lady in Tutumpong, but she doesn't start sounds like 4 or 5.
There's a shake lady and a cricket lady, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a joke with my subscribers. I'm really good with the aunties here. So like E is like a word for auntie.
E.
Yeah, E. And so I think it's the same word in Chinese, China too, right? E, I-E.
I have no idea.
Anyways, I'm really good with the aunties here. So I got the cricket lady, the cricket auntie, the shake auntie. I got my fake Converse shoe auntie.
You got aunties for days.
I got
baby.
my fake Rolex auntie. Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
So right over there's the palace. So Tal, he's traveling throughout Southeast Asia right now.
Yeah, doing a big trip.
And,
first time in Cambodia.
This is your last like day or two here in Cambodia, and then you're heading where?
To Vietnam. But I came to really try to understand, like, try to find some cool stories. That's partly how I connected with Patrick. Like, I wanted to understand how, you know, how somebody like you ends up speaking fluent Khmer and living here, and how that whole process works out. And it's been super interesting. This country is like, I feel like it's really touristy. Like in a lot of ways, a lot of tourists come here, but like the stories and the background information, it's still kind of hidden. Like you really have to dig a little bit to get all that stuff out. Yeah. And I'm uncovering stuff slowly, just like for me being a tourist here, it's actually really amazing. Like super, super, super cool place.
I would say also, despite it being touristy, like you said, it is one of those countries that sometimes gets overlooked when traveling to Southeast Asia. Yeah. You know, when people think of Southeast Asia, like, okay, we're gonna go do the Koh Phi Phi, Bangkok. Yeah. Maybe if we're really adventurous, we're gonna go to Laos. Yeah. And then sometimes they'll stop into Angkor Wat, right? Yeah. And that's kind of it. They kind of avoid maybe Phnom Penh.
They don't come to Phnom Penh.
Or Battambang Bang.
But I know as like as a traveler, I've been traveling for around 9 years now. I know that a lot of times, actually, the best stories and the best connections that I make with people are in big cities. Yeah. Because you just have such a diversity of people living in a place. So for me, it's like I come to a place like this, I know I'm gonna find somebody like you, or some interesting community that's dealing with something. Yeah. And that's all I'm trying to really understand and learn right now.
And you haven't been home for a while, but where is home for you? Is it in Israel or is it in the US?
It's split up between 3 places. Right now, my actual home, the only home that I own or have, is in the Philippines. Okay. On a small island called Siargao. I built a tiny house there like the last year. And that's the only home that I actually have. But then my parents live in Miami and Florida. And the rest of my family lives in Israel. So I'm really got a split existence, but since I've been traveling for 9 years, I don't have a home. I'm as homeless as it comes. Like the idea of home doesn't even really register in my brain. I kind of.
But when it's holiday season, where do you go? Because I guess that would tell you where the real home is.
Also, I'm Jewish. We don't have the idea of like 1 or 2 big holidays. We have a holiday literally almost every month. Sure. So like even that.
And is it true that Hanukkah isn't as big as, it's not the biggest holiday in the Jewish community?
Hanukkah is actually not even really like it's not even a religious holiday. It's a holiday that you don't have to keep. It's it's like a post-Bible holiday. I see. It's one of our side quests, side stories as Jews. So we have like the big holidays like the Jewish New Year, which is called Rosh Hashanah.
Rosh Hashanah, yeah.
And that happens like September, October. We have like our really big holidays, and then we have Passover in April, which is like one of the biggest.
Okay. And you guys have to check out his channel because Tal, you were just saying that you just interviewed like a Hasidic Jewish community here in Cambodia.
So actually right in, maybe you can see the building from here. If this is the palace.
Yeah. Is there a name for it?
It's there. It's there somewhere. It's called Chabad of Phnom Penh.
Huh.
And it's been here for 15 years now. It is a huge building, like, and you don't even realize it, but you can see it from one of the walls of the castle, of the palace. If you stand by outside of the palace, you see it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got a chance to interview like the Hasidic community here and what it's like to be a Jew in Cambodia, and the struggles.
And was it so what'd you get from it? Was it mostly, I guess you guys have to find out in his video.
But to give you a taster, like, he apparently living in Cambodia is a really amazing experience for Jewish people, because a lot of people here apparently have been very, very, very accepting to Jewish people.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have a rich history in Cambodia, Jewish people, like we do in a lot of other places in the world, like in India or in Iran or in Iraq or parts of Europe. Jews have been there for thousands of years or hundreds of years. In Cambodia, our history stretches not even 100 years.
Sure.
But apparently the Cambodian people, the Khmer people, have been extremely, extremely accepting and welcoming of Jewish people and of Israelis in general. So it's made it for life here like really, really good. Like, people are really happy here.
I think that's one of the things I agree with you, and that's what I've noticed is that.
Hello.
That's where I've noticed is like they are very accepting to other religions. I just went to like, I guess a Buddhist but also Hindu pagoda up in Giri Rom, where these like the Satyuan monks, the monks who practice magic, and they do the magic tattoos. But those monks, they aren't necessarily Buddhist. They're also Hindu monks as well. They practice Hindu and Brahma, and so they mix the religions, and they're very open to other ideas, not just stuck on one thing that some other religions might be like. So yeah, Cambodian people in general are very accepting to this type of stuff.
I've been feeling that 100% since I stepped foot in this country. I've been feeling nothing but hospitality, smiles, people being very, very friendly. And I'm not saying it just for I think you and I had a conversation about this earlier. I'm not saying that just to be the foreigner that's telling you that this country is amazing, because I don't know Cambodia that well. I can't say Cambodia is amazing, but so far the people that I've met here have been extremely welcoming, extremely helpful, which is always something that I really appreciate. Sometimes when you have people on the streets, if you ask them a question, they'll go out of their way to help you, and that's something that I've definitely felt here. And just lots of smiles going around, which for me is always an indication that I'm,
I think that's one of the nicknames for Cambodia, is the country of smiles. Also Thailand too, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. But okay guys, I'm just gonna continue this walk with Tal, and it's very hot, so maybe by the time we get further out, we can stop and grab a cold drink or something. And
sugarcane juice sounds good to me.
Sugarcane juice. You see something behind?
I'm sure we'll find. There's never a shortage.
It'll be over there.
One of my favorite parts of Cambodia so far is sugarcane juice. There was a lot of it in Laos, but here it's next level. It's on every corner.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
And if you're you're sitting at your house, you don't have to even go out, because they'll drive by the house 30 times.
I love that.
In one day.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm addicted.
Okay, let's go find some sugarcane juice.
When I first came across this channel, I sort of disregarded the channel as just another foreigner traveling in Southeast Asia. And then I realized, no, you're from here, you live here, you have a real history with this place. And so that's so interesting, actually. Like, I would love, as somebody who's going to start watching your videos more intently as well after this video, just learning so much about you, I would be so interested to see you stepping out of your comfort zone, having conversations with people that you have never interacted with before in your life. I think it would be a whole other side of you too.
Well, that's encouraging, because I on one side, I would hope that some of my subscribers would appreciate like another side of Cambo vlogs and see me on this other side of the world doing something maybe that's out of my comfort zone. But then there's the other side where I'm thinking, like, people are like, oh, once I'm out of Cambodia, that interest has dropped, boom, which I think a lot will happen. I think a lot of people are here because I've been able to show them what Cambodia is like and what their home is like, and that's okay. And like I've mentioned in my previous videos, if you guys so happen to want to continue following me in my journey, so be it. And if if you're journey with me ends with Cambodia, then it's been a nice ride, you know.
I would make a suggestion and probably an observation, and maybe I don't want to speak on the behalf of Khmer people, but maybe this is something that people would acknowledge. But I think that you potentially continuing being your spirit and the way that you are, and especially when you speak Khmer in a vlog, and bringing that to the world, is something that I think Khmer people would really appreciate, because if we're being completely honest, a lot of people in Cambodia don't have the opportunity to travel the way that you can.
Right.
Like the privilege that you and I have to travel around the world is something that not a lot of people have.
That's right, yeah.
And so you being able to travel around the world and still bring Khmer culture around the world, being an ambassador for Cambodia, is something that I think a lot of people here would probably appreciate.
Yeah.
You know?
I have thought about that, yeah. And I, you know, mixing me speaking and vlogging in English, but then every once in a while speaking in Khmer, so that for my fellow Khmer audience who probably can speak English too, can kind of get a sense that there's still a little bit of Cambo vlogs.
But just imagine you in South America, somewhere in Colombia or something, you're in the jungle with a group of people, and instead of cooking them something American like a burger, you go in the kitchen and you cook them Khmer food.
Yeah.
You know, and then you talk to them and explain to them the country that you actually have a big part of your life in.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, I've never thought of that. That's why it's nice meeting up with new people, because, you know, I get a fresh outlook, a perspective on things. Man, I am surprised that this far
no sugar
and no sugar. I think you jinxed us, bro.
I jinxed it 100%.
You were saying that there's never been a more place with sugarcane, but I know the sugarcane is not going to be over here. It's going to be like on near the road. They're going to be driving, because it's usually like on a bike and a stand thing like that.
Let's keep an eye out.
So let's walk over kind of closer to the
to the street
road. Yeah. Hold on, I just want to look at something real quick. Yeah, so these are Muslim fishermen. Jan, yeah. I need to go back over there at some point and talk to them, because I had a contact with one of the guys who was like trying to like fight for his place there on the boat, but then I tried calling him a couple months ago and he never called back, so I'm not sure what happened to him.
Is that a stingray?
No, that's squid.
This one?
Yeah, squid. Mucka. Yeah, it's dry. It's this.
Oh, wow.
They press it.
That's the same, huh?
And they press it and dry it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, which one?
This
one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is.
It is a stingray, right?
Oh shit, yeah. I didn't see that.
And is that like raw beef or raw pork?
It is, yeah, raw beef.
Wow.
I think what she's going to do is she's going to grill it.
Oh, okay. It's like a barbecue.
This one is dry beef. You can already eat it. It's fine. All right. We're continuing the search for sugarcane while we're having deep talk about AdSense revenue.
How do you say sugarcane in Khmer?
Ampao.
Ampal?
Ampao.
That's how you ask it.
Well, we found the sugarcane, guys, but where's the sugarcane juice?
Is this like the source? Is this where people buy?
I didn't know. This is crazy, yeah.
I've never seen this yet.
The smell, too.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is all sugarcane. Luộc ta Cambo?
Hả?
Luộc ta Cambo?
Luộc ta tới tia nó bông.
Yeah, nah?
No, tia nó.
Okay, akon.
Luộc ta tới bông.
Yeah. So we found, we were looking for the sugarcane juice. We found the sugarcane, but we haven't found the sugarcane juice yet. So he said, oh, this house right here.
What does it smell here? It smells amazing.
It's the sugarcane.
That's it? It smells like some croissant.
Hey, some takampo pico. Get ready for some delicious takampo. Nothing else can eat. Yo pico. Takampo ching ching ke.
Cho pipon, cho pipon.
Yo pipon, yeah.
That's one of my favorite things in the world.
Do they have a lot of sugarcane juice in the Philippines?
None.
Oh, wow.
I don't think I've ever had it. I'm sure that's somewhere in the country, but it's not common like when you see it here.
Yeah.
But I've never had sugarcane juice in the Philippines. What we do have is incredible coconuts everywhere.
Sure.
And I think that personally, I might be biased. I think the coconut taste in the Philippines is a lot better than the ones I've seen in Southeast Asia, like the rest of Southeast Asia.
You guys can get a duck and bow and a surprise box. This is the best place.
Unboxing.
I'm still, I don't think I've ever, there's reasons why I avoid this area of Phnom Penh, especially at night, but I've never seen this much sugarcane. This is all sugarcane that they're going to, it looks like they're probably going to sell to the carts.
Yeah, this is so cool to see the source.
Yeah, the plug.
The plug.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get a 40-minute video, but I think I might be able to get a 30-40-minute video after all, guys. Thanks to all the great talks with Tal and our search for the best drink here in Cambodia. Ooh, I always love hearing that crunch.
It's the most satisfying thing in the world.
That's like some, what's that?
ASMR
ASMR,
stuff.
yeah.
All that sweet sugar cane just trickling down.
Yeah. I love these buildings though. You know, these are from pre-Khmer Rouge, when they were just building up all the cities, right? You have apartment after apartment. And so if you want to get into any of these apartments, you'll have to find the alleyways. Some of them will be in front like this, where the stairs go up here. But then some, there'll be like they call the Dung Haim. It's like the alleyways in the back. And that's how you'll get into all these buildings. Yeah.
Those are pretty old, huh? 50, 60 years old, older than that?
Older than that, yeah. Before it was before the 60s, it's been like the 40s, 50s. You have 4,000 on you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This one is 10, right?
Yeah, give him this 5,000. Unless you have 4 1,000s.
Okay, May. Oh, actually, wait, 5,000 is easier.
Give him 5,000, give you 1,000.
Yeah, yeah.
One pon bong? And this, I believe.
Honda.
Yes. Again, huh?
Toi.
Toi, sak toi. Sak toi nang is cái đa khong paem, right? Khong bai. Cái đa khong tai dai tha. Sak toi. Yeah. That this leaf here they put in like desserts and rice and tea. It makes it for like a nice like aftertaste. I like his watch. He's got the PM's picture on his watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the PM.
Awkward. I want to ask you a question about this interaction. It's something I just observed.
Okay. Som dan nani?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm curious, like, okay, this man that we just spoke to right now and got sugarcane juice from, you've never seen him before in your life?
Never.
Okay, but like when you spoke to him now in Khmer, you sort of like made his day almost. Like his face lit up. You could see he got like a sense of almost satisfaction. Maybe the one thing that I'm observing is almost like maybe subconsciously he was looking at you and saying, "I'm so proud that this foreigner is speaking my language." Like that's kind of what I got from it. Like, do you feel that often? Does that happen to you?
For me, I think it's usually the either the wow, like, oh my god, why are you speaking Khmer, right?
Yeah.
Or the nonchalance look, like, oh, he must be half Khmer. And they don't even think twice.
They don't even think twice about it.
They think you're like, they think like your mother or your father's Khmer.
Okay.
They think you're Gonkan. Gonkan means like half and half.
Do you ever get that? People think you are half and half? Like,
all the time when they
Really?
when they look at me after I speak, it's like, oh, you're half and half. And then sometimes I'll joke with them and I'll say, no, I'm 100% Khmer. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, my mom and dad both Khmer. And then they're like, what? How is that possible? I'm like, I don't know. I was just born different, I guess. You know.
I'm built different.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is the girly bar street, but it's very quiet during the daytime.
It's the type of place where I feel like I shouldn't have my camera out. I don't know why.
No, you're okay. But it's a place that like I can't go at night or let my wife know. So the daytime it's okay. It's just a casual stroll with my delicious duck and pho. Maybe the only reason why you wouldn't have your camera out is like if you're afraid someone's gonna snatch it. The Stepwife Bar. I love the names here.
Stepwife Bar.
The Rich Man.
Is this what would you put this as an equivalent of like what Pub Street in Siem Reap is to?
No, Pub Street in Siem Reap's not that greasy. I think Pub Street is like a place that you can bring your family to, and it's no problem.
So you're saying this is very seedy here?
Yeah, this is all prostitution. Yeah. No, I would say this is like that one street in Thailand is like Pink Street, Pink Cowboy.
No, Soy Cowboy.
Soy Cowboy. Yeah,
I went there.
So this is like Soy Cowboy.
Yeah. I went to that street actually because I was looking to. I wanted to get in touch with a ladyboy to film a video, and I went down that street to try to see if I could have a conversation with like a ladyboy there and see how I could like convince or speak to them, be like, what would it take to make a YouTube video with me? Yeah. And I literally couldn't make it happen. It felt so uncomfortable there.
Yeah.
It was really difficult.
You have to have like balls of steel. I'm not saying you don't, but you have to have balls of steel to like stick your camera out and walk and talk. And like even here, bro, when I was walking with Backpacker Bound, I was like, I just had to like tell myself that like I will regret not getting a good shot when I go back and edit. And so that's kind of also the thing that's kind of pushed me to be kind of bold when I'm vlogging, is like, okay, I just have to do it. Yeah. How's your takam pao?
Fantastic as always. I love it.
I think I'm just gonna catch up a little bit more with Tal, guys, and then I'm gonna say our goodbye. But I'm gonna end the video off here, and I just appreciate a nice kind of chat with Tal.
Yeah, man.
And make sure to go check out his channel. I'll put his channel link in the description below.
It was nice to meet you guys. Okun for having me on the video.
Go show him some love, guys. Comment on his videos. Say Cambo Vlogs sent us here, okay? All right, cheers. Bye-bye, guys.